Hey guys, how's it going? My name is Matthew and welcome back to another one of my watch reviews. In today's video, instead of looking at just one watch, we'll be looking at a watchmaking kit that I actually won in a giveaway, the DIY Watch Club Mosul Series Watchmaking Kit. Out of all the watch reviews I've done, this has got to be the most interesting to do and most fun so far. Be sure to stick around to the end of the video to find out how you could get one of these watchmaking kits for yourself. Now before I move on, be sure to like this video, share, subscribe to my channel, and also don't forget to ring that bell button to be notified for any of my future videos. Now, without further ado, let's get on with the review. Inside the watchmaking kit, you're given the tools and parts to assemble your watch. Now, depending on the kit you select, the general parts that are given to you include the watch hands, watch dial, watch case, crown, watch straps, and most importantly, the movement. While the tools include the case back removal tool, watch hand removers, tweezers, and an eye loop, just to name a few. The first thing you definitely want to do is to find a big enough workspace to make this watch, cause trust me, that's the one thing you'll regret you didn't do. I got so frustrated when I couldn't really spread everything out and I almost lost a part because of it. Which brings me to my next tip, of making sure you spread out and separate everything so that you won't have a hard time looking for the things you need. Moving on to the watch itself, the watch case is made out of polished stainless steel, has a case diameter of 38.5mm, a case thickness of 12mm, and a lug width of 20mm. The crystal on the case and case back are in fact domed and made out of acrylic. And as you can see, the dial is painted in a space blue color, and has a sort of sunburst effect on it if you play around with the light that bounces off the dial. Speaking of the dial, one thing you should look out for while making the watch is any dust on or underneath the crystal or the dial, because that would definitely ruin the look of the watch. The movement used in the watch is a Miyota caliber 82S0 movement. Other notable watches that use this movement include the Bulova 96A189 and the Advisor Accent Mr. Skull. The caliber 82S0 movement vibrates at 21,600 beats per hour, and has an accuracy of -20 and +40 seconds per day. The movement also has a power reserve of 42 hours. However, I personally think it's closer to 30 hours, because it doesn't feel like it's reached that 42-hour mark just yet. But it's probably just me, and to be honest, that really isn't too bad. The dial also has an open heart, where you can see the balance wheel beat away as you start the watch. I could honestly stare at it all day, and I still wouldn't get bored. Now the strap of the watch is made out of leather, and according to their website, is onyx black in color, although I think it's more of a dark navy blue. My favorite part of the watch has got to be its design. It has a very minimalistic feel to it. All you can really see on the dial are the indices and the word automatic written at the 12 o'clock position. But because of that open heart where you can look into the balance wheel and that sunburst effect on the dial, there is always something to admire. The watch is also quite thin, and if used as a dress watch, could fit under most sleeves with ease. However, I would prefer if the case back weren't domed at all so that the thickness of the watch could be reduced, making it sit much better on the wrist. Moreover, I think there is still a lot of extra space between the dial and the crystal of the watch, and it would make the watch even thinner if the case were to be designed differently, to where there would be no unnecessary space between the dial and the crystal. One more thing I'd like to add is that the straps are a bit too weak in my opinion, and I would prefer a slightly tougher strap. Apart from all the nitpicks I had for this watch, I still think it's a very wonderful watchmaking kit and a very excellent watch to add to a collection. And that does it for the DIY Watch Club Mosul Series Watchmaking Kit. Overall, I think this kit is the best way currently that one could experience watchmaking, and I would give this watch and kit a 10 out of 10. It was very fulfilling to have finally finished making the watch in the end, and I really recommend you guys get one of these kits for yourself, because it's really rare for a watch company to offer up such a unique experience to its customers. And speaking of getting one for yourself, you can get one of these watchmaking kits by heading on over to their website, diywatch.club, and choose from a wide range of watchmaking kits. One of their newest additions to their collection is their Diver's Watch watchmaking kit, which you can get for around $300 US. One other way you can get one of these kits will be to join their giveaway on their Instagram page. All you need to do is to follow them on Instagram and interact with them in the comment section of their posts. Be really creative with your entries to have a better chance of winning a kit. Once again, this has been the DIY Watch Club Watchmaking Kit. If you've enjoyed this video, be sure to like, share, subscribe to my channel, and also don't forget to ring that bell button to be notified for any of my future videos. Also, leave a comment down below on what you think about this watch and the kit, and if you'd get one for yourself. Once again, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.